guy.
Classic controller guy.
Yep. And to be honest, his Rob game is rockin'. He's a rockin' Rob.
What play styles do you think? Do you think the play style changes with what controller you play? And by how much? Because admittedly, I think that in a way, when you're playing with different controllers, you're going to play slower or faster depending on how attuned your controller is, but I don't think it changes that much.
You can see the Rob here. Oh, it's his maybe. So we got Oats here with the Rob, and I was watching him earlier. He was talking about how his Rob is pretty easy to understand, but it's just you gotta understand it first. Now, with Pit here, he's playing it safe. He's watching, looking to see where he can come in. But Rob has all the just projectile spam possible. Rob coming in for the kill. Now I think Pit is just going in for some interesting, interesting entrances. He's trying to get in, but it just isn't working for him. He needs to find where he can. Rob's just countering the ledge guarding game, saying, you're gonna projectile spam, I'll projectile spam back. I can do it from out here. I got a jetpack. Now as we can see, Gemi's just kind of like struggling. He's trying to get that percent, and there's the kill. Now Oats is playing that just perfect ledge game. Every time he's getting back up, there's nothing stopping him from getting back up. What a perfect drop on the top. Now Gemi's trying to get in close, but it's just not working out for him, so he's going to spam some arrows, just get it in there. Now the Rob has quite a lead right now, but the Pit, he's just gone.
Game. The winner is Rob.
So, since I just missed that game, describe it to me. Give me a rundown.
So, pretty much what happened is Oats was just getting all the tops off.
Getting all the tops off.
And getting all the lasers, bouncing them off the stage, preventing him from...
So I'm assuming since you're talking Oats so much up, he won, right?
He won, yes. Yeah.
Okay, good.
He was just preventing Gemi from getting in close, and Gemi tried to counter that by shooting a couple of arrows, but it still wasn't allowing him to just get in there. Now we see Gemi finally pull out something different.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
Do you think it's inside of or outside of his comfort zone?
You know what? I think this was just like maybe his little pocket strat in case he comes up against something like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he wants to say, if you're going to projectile spam, I'll do it even harder.
I mean, I think all players of Smash have that, oh hey, I'm losing, I'm going to switch to this, I'm going to pull something. Because, you know what, getting too comfortable sometimes is a bad thing. Even though, like we talked about in the doubles final, the comfort that they stayed in when just consistently there were no repicks after the first round. The comfort zones that they stayed in were incredibly like important and strong, and just the way that they really just stood up and played their games, but admittedly, sometimes you need to change that, and I think that we see right now something that might be a little weaker just in the way that Oats is playing.
Definitely, definitely.
Just the Robin might be weaker for Gemi, but we won't know until the end of this game.
We see an amazing back throw from Rob. And Rob's just keeping his distance, hoping to get in just a little bit more percent so we can finish her off. He goes for the top drop. Now I coined that term because it's just like, it's this little thing he does when they're off the stage, he'll just drop the top right on top of them.
See, I mean, and you know what? Just playing that consistent game. Again, the consistency is what we're talking about again. It just seems like that's what we're going to play, that's what they're going to play, that's what they're going to do.
Now she picked up the top and threw it away instantly. To be honest, that just makes it spawn faster. Now you don't want that.
She did get the KO though.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a play
Like a distraction play to make him go and get another one.
Yeah. Maybe it was to try to refocus the game into something different than it wasn't happening before. Because admittedly, it looks like the top drop, as you're saying it looks like the top game is the kind of game that Oats is trying to play. But it may have been the kind of play to just, hey, I'm gonna flip the cards, turn the table around, and try to spin up something different.
Yep.
Cook some more, put some more spice in the pot, make this game a little bit more flamey. But we see Gemi die, and we see loss of the first stock for Gemi.
Now the percents are pretty close.
So might not be that important, but I think that this game is going to come down to something that's pretty interesting.
A little bit of arc fire here left and right.
Yeah.
Now I think he's worked around this Rob. Just like that guy was saying. He said, you know, his Rob's pretty easy to understand. Once you understand it, you can get it.
Mechanical. It's just the movements are just so
robotic.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was looking for. I mean, you just it's just such a controllable chunk. Let's control this game. Move forward. I mean, it kind of looks like he's losing here, 83 to 15. Maybe Gemi can take this.
Maybe.
It was looking like Rob's game for the first while, but you know what? I think Gemi takes this round at least.
Now we can see Robin lost the 11 sword there. That'll give Rob a little bit of leverage here. And through Rob's playstyle here, Oats, he's been showing that like his favorite way to KO is just the up air. The pure up air.
And it's solid.
It is.
It can be replicated, it can be continued to be done, and like, I mean, it's not playing on shaky ground, it's something you can do and feel sure.
Yep.
And I think that that's what Gemi wants, something he can do and feel sure after he spiced the game up. You know, like finding new footing, absolutely. Like, that's how he ends the game. He finds, he spins, spins it up, flips the table, runs with it, changes the entire meta, and then finds in that mess the playing ground to play on, and where to sit, where to feel it, and then plays continuously.
Definitely.
Plays it consistently. Consistency is key. And then after that, wins the game and wins that round. And as he won that round, that's what I think he used.
I think Lilac Cruz was just a perfect choice for Gemi to pick because Rob just could not handle it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get a slice of za.
Slice of za. It's pretty important here at the Great Escape.
That works. 3, 2, 1, go!
So starting with the top drop again, we're going to go into a simple play. Just going to start it, feel it. Gemi getting the top, throwing it away again, moving the field to his advantage, and just really playing it the way that he wants to play it is incredibly important. Playing with Rob, playing with the way that he wants it done. And honestly, I think it's going to work out in the end for this round. So he might take this set right now. Admittedly, right now, without the platforms, I think Oats has the advantage. The way that he can just play a horizontal type game and play it out in a way that Gemigumi can't get any vertical this or that or art fire or anything like that. But now that we have platforms again, I think we're going to see a Gemigumi comeback. See him maybe move back in, get the hits, get what he's wanting to do, getting the art fire, hit Oats off the edge. That spinning top's down. Now we're gonna, yep, exactly. We're gonna see him, now we're switching back into that horizontal type game mode. Playing the thing. Sorry? Yeah, okay. But no, yeah, so we're seeing the horizontal type gameplay, seeing that KO. It's what Rob wanted, but Gemigumi, I think, knows that. And I think he played it out. But I think we're going to definitely not see a two-stock. We're probably going to see Rob have the advantage here for a while, just playing a more strong, confident game until the end. Our fire comes out from the vertical gameplay. Switch around. Edge guard fails.
All right, I'm back.
So
Delicious slice
we're
of
seeing
rock.
more of that top drop we talked
Yep.
about. We've been seeing that since you left. It was just the top drop is the kind of game that Rob wants to play, but I don't think it's quite working. Robin's just taking she's taking vertical art fire drops to a whole nother level. She's using the Town and City platforms to her advantage, and I think that's incredibly important to what Rob doesn't want. Rob wants, when the stage shifts, I think we see a comeback from Rob into a vertical type game mode. There goes the stock.
Yep.
It's still going to be pretty close, but I think my money's on Gemi.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Oats.
Do you?
I just want to see him win.
Do you? You like the underdog story, don't you?
I do. Even though we got the first win, I can definitely see that, you know, he should win.
Yeah.
No, I mean, in my Smash group, everyone hates Rob.
Do they?
But I play Rob.
You play
in
Rob.
spite of him.
In spite of them. Why do they hate Rob?
For the exact reasons that we're seeing here with Oats, except mine's just way worse, of course. You know, I don't know how to top drop. I can't bounce lasers perfectly
So
off
I mean,
the stage.
you're saying like a methodical range game sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. And even like his side B, where he just spins around. That's so spammable, and sometimes it's just so easy to bait people into.
You just gotta play, like I've been saying this so often with how you play some of the characters we've seen. Just consistency. Like Gemigumi is not gonna want a consistent game. She's gonna want something random, up and down, like vertical. Like I mean, I don't mean that. I don't mean up and down in the vertical sense. I mean in the, hey, let's spice, let's throw it up, let's just art fire instantly. Like
add a little panache.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we're not seeing that from Oats' game, but that's not what he wants. He wants the top thrown. He wants the lasers. He wants the side smashes, and just that's how he's gonna get Gemigumi. But it's not gonna happen.
Nope. He just wanted to plan everything out.
Absolutely.
I've got your back.
Robin takes it. So how do you think Gemigumi feels after that?
Pretty good after that that finals loss with the doubles.
Yeah.
Mario!
So we see Mario.